Namaste to everyone. Welcome to a new session of Yoga with Claire. Today in the French jungle. So yeah, perfect for grounding. So let's practice grounding today. I invite you to grab a prop, so perhaps a little cushion or something soft and comfortable. You might need it for a few postures. And so let's start on our feet, standing, not for long. But for now, we can maybe close our eyes, take some nice grounding in our legs, maybe bend the knees slightly, and we'll start with some bouncing. So not really jumping, just bouncing around. Start making these movements in your body and allow the shoulders to, just come up and drop and slowly start jumping around. You can maybe allow your body to take any direction that it wants. Allow your head to go every direction it wants. And then slowly slow down the movement, start just bouncing again. And let's come back to standing normally. Take a deep breath here. Observe the flow of energy inside and outside. And from here, we'll find a way to come to laying down on the mat. Okay. Here, whatever position is more comfortable for you, so you can keep your knees bent and up, or maybe you want to open your knees, bringing the soles of the feet together, and knees out in Baddha Konasana. So maybe in this posture you want to add a little cushion just there, from the lower back to the middle and upper back, and come to a supported reclined Baddha Konasana, so butterfly pose. Okay. You can place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your sternum, on your heart center. And here we'll take 5 deep, long yogic breaths. So deep doesn't mean intense, it mostly means slow and going a little bit deeper in the breath than usual without tensing your nervous system. So inhaling from the lower abdomen and letting the breath come up, making your belly full of air, diaphragm, lungs, and up to your clavicles. And then on the exhale, bring the exhale from the clavicles, lungs, diaphragm, and abdomen. On the inhale, everything gets full with air. Out, and on the exhale, everything comes back in softly. I give you some time to practice 4 more of these breaths on your own, while maybe I can say a few words about grounding. So what does grounding mean? Keep breathing here, keep practicing. So grounding refers to the fact of reconnected to the earth, to your environment, and to the present moment, mostly to the present moment, through diverse practices like yogic practices, postures, breath, mindfulness, or simply being in nature. I am lucky enough to be doing both. And this reconnection, this grounding, brings you more physical stability, emotional as well, emotional balance, and mental clarity. So a state of calm and presence. That's what we're looking for today. Okay, really nice. And from here, we will be allowing ourselves to take a few more moments, keeping the breath natural this time, to just go through a little body scan. So I will guide you from the feet to the head. So body scan means that your consciousness is going through the places that I will tell you, but no need to judge. I mean, to analyze, like, oh, is this sensation good or bad, nice or not nice? Just, bring your consciousness wherever you're invited to, and that's enough for this practice. Okay, really nice. So starting with the feet, while breathing naturally and slowly, bring your awareness to your feet and ankles. Then allow it to go up through your legs, knees, up to the thighs, the hips and pelvis, through your perineum, and up to your belly button, and all the way up to your rib cage. Then invite your consciousness into your sternum, shoulders, and then down to the arms with the elbows, wrist and hands. Then up to your neck. Then invite your consciousness in your face, onto your scalp. Feel it in your eyes. And to the crown of the head, your crown chakra. And let's just take one deep breath together, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Then roll onto one side and then find a way, maybe still with your eyes closed, to come onto tabletop position, so on all fours. Okay, and here's some nice intuitive cat-cow movement, inhaling through from the sacrum, through the spine, opening the sternum, looking up, and then exhaling, curving the back, bringing your chin to the chest, and inhaling back up, looking up, opening the shoulders, shoulder blades together at the back, and exhaling, curving the back, glutes activated and in, and inhale once again, open the neck, and exhale back down, bringing more tension to your grounding points, hands, knees, feet, and then come back to center, pressing on all corners of your body that are in touch with the ground. Maybe the shin bones as well are in touch with the ground. And then from here, let's inhale, open the right arm up, look up, open the shoulder, and then we will slide it into this posture called thread the needle. So underneath your left arm, bringing your shoulder to the ground and rest on your shoulder and on your right side of the face. You can bring your left arm front or back if you like, but maybe front I think is good for grounding. And try to keep your hips in one line, so maybe you want to bring the left hip a little bit more back, and you should feel more weight onto your shoulder rather than your face. And from here, keep breathing deeply. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths and try to breathe deeply to regulate your nervous system here, and really bringing your attention, your consciousness to the grounding points. So every part of your body that is in touch with the ground, in contact with the ground, You can maybe press them a little bit more actively into the ground. The left hand, the whole back of the right arm, knees, back of the feet. And then on the next exhale, bring your left palm close to your face, press on your palm and come back up, opening the right arm up all the way. And onto the ground, really nice. Let's do it until the other side. Inhaling up, opening the left arm and then sliding into Malasana, the Sanskrit name of this posture. Really coming onto your shoulder, extending your right arm front and keeping your hips in one nice line. Once again, keep breathing naturally here. Maybe focus on the parts of you that are in touch with the ground, or maybe abdominal breath. And we'll stay here for 4 more breaths. Allowing your nervous system to calm down here. And maybe with each exhale, go a little bit higher in the twist and try to look underneath your right armpit. And on the next exhale, let's bring the right palm close to our face, press, and then inhale. Come all the way back up, opening the left arm, and then exhale back onto the ground. Okay, really nice. And from here, find a way to come to the front of the mat. Usually I like to come in a short downward facing dog and then walk slowly to the top of the mat. Feet hip wide distance, and then slowly bending my knees and rolling my spine slowly. And then 2 circles with the shoulders. And let's come into nice Tadasana. Tadasana, neutral posture. So you want to keep your belly in, closer to your spine, engage slightly the glutes, pelvis neutral, opening the shoulders, and you can keep your palms facing front or maybe facing one another, and chin parallel to the ground. Really nice. You can close your eyes here, and in this Tadasana you can for a moment just breathe and imagine that you have roots coming from the soles of your feet onto the ground. Some tiny roots are growing from your feet and going deeper in the ground, taking all the beautiful nutrients and love from the earth to be able to grow. Okay, let's open our eyes and bring our hands in prayer to the chest. Namaskar Mudra. Inhaling here, exhaling. Then inhale up, arms up, look up. And exhale, Padahastasana, forward fold, keeping your knees slightly bent, hands and toes in one line, or maybe your hands onto your shin bones. Then inhaling here, let's bring the right foot back, knees down, foot down, opening the sternum, the chest, looking front. Then exhaling slowly back into plank, feet together in plank, looking to the front of the mat, slightly beyond. And inhaling, knees down. Exhaling, keeping your elbows close to your chest. Then chin, chest to the ground. And inhale, slide into cobra, keeping your lower abdomen onto the ground. Everything is grounded here except for your upper body. from the sternum up. Then exhale, feet together, Parvatasana, hips up. So this is mountain pose, just like Adho Mukha Svanasana, but feet together. Hips up, pressing firmly with your feet and the whole surface of your hands in the ground. Bringing the ribs slightly in and up and looking to your big toes. One more breath here. Hips are trying to reach the sky and the back is trying to get wider. Shoulder blades apart from each other. And inhale, look front and bring the right foot in between your hands. Knee down, sorry. Ashva Sanchalanasana. And exhale, bring the toes up and left foot next to your right foot in forward fold, Padahastasana. And inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Extend the arms, maybe arms slightly behind your ears, but don't arch the back too much like this. And exhale, come back to Namaskar Mudra. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, look up, extend the whole spine. And exhale, forward fold. Feel the grounding energy from your feet and hands. Inhale, left foot back, knee down, foot down. And exhale, tuck the toes, right leg back. Inhale, knees down. And exhale, elbows together, chin chest to the ground. And inhale, slide into Cobra, having your legs really active here, pressing your hands. And exhale, feet together, tuck your toes, Parvatasana, mountain pose. Taking 2 breaths here. Really, once again, feeling this energy. You're both giving energy to the earth by pressing your feet and your hands, and also receiving energy from the ground. Really strong pose here. Look at your toes, keeping the head, the neck, and the spine in one long line. And on the next inhale, look front and bring the left foot in between your hands. Right knee down, feet extended, opening the sternum, shoulder blades together at the back. And exhale, tuck your toes and bring the right foot next to your left foot in forward fold. And inhale all the way up, arms up, look up, keep the spine long and straight, maybe arms slightly back. And exhale, hands together in prayer, Namaskar Mudra. And from here directly, let's open and come into Malasana. So a little bit wider than hip wide distance for your feet, not much. And simply squat and come down here, Malasana, yogic squat. So we will need to be comfortable here, so you can take the same little cushion if you still have it and maybe sit on it, or you want to keep your heels slightly up. Maybe you can fold your mat a few times and rest on it, or anything that makes you comfortable here. So opening your knees thanks to your elbows and bringing your hands to the heart center, closing your eyes. Use this mudra, this Namaskar Mudra, hands together to the heart, as an invitation every time you're bringing your hands to your heart to open your sternum slightly more up. And here, let's take a few more breaths, maybe 5 more breaths. Slowly, deeply, And I invite you, if that speaks to you, to imagine a long energy line coming from the ground and through your Muladhara chakra. So Muladhara is root chakra. It is situated at your perineum area. And so from here, from the ground, from this Muladhara chakra, all the way through your axis, your central line where the main chakras are situated, you can make this energy line travel then through the crown of the head and to the sky. Beautiful line, maybe shiny energy line, maybe it's just a color, maybe something that you cannot see but you can only feel. Just try to visualize or feel it connecting you from the earth, from the ground to the sky, through your axis, through the spine, through these energy centers. Keep breathing naturally. And from here we can open our eyes, if it's not the case already. And let's come to Utthita Tadasana, so also called sometimes star pose. So just using maybe your hands to press on the ground or simply extend and reach to the sky, hands together, gazing at your thumbs. And then let's exhale and come down, all the way down in Malasana. And from here we'll be doing it 4 more times. And if you want to repeat after me this mantra for grounding: I am grounded wherever I am. Okay, so inhaling up. I am grounded wherever I am. And exhale back in Malasana. Inhale. I am grounded wherever I am. Exhale. Inhale up. Use the strength in your legs. I am grounded wherever I am. And exhale back down. One more time. I am grounded wherever I am. Looking to the sky. And then exhaling back to the ground. Coming back to Mother Earth. And from here directly, you can come to Child's Pose. So keeping your knees out, allowing more space for your body to melt with the ground. Allowing your forehead to rest on the ground, closing your eyes. Maybe arms alongside the body or maybe front. And keeping some weight onto your heels. Just take a moment to come back to a very primal position. Bringing your energy in a little bowl of presence. Grounded. Keep breathing naturally here. And on the next inhale, let's come back up. Bringing the knees together, maybe still eyes closed. Bringing your hands onto your knees in Vajrasana. Sitting on your heels. Keeping a long spine. Observing for a moment the quality of your grounding, and the power and the beauty of this presence. Then allowing to sit on one side. Let's come back to the ground, back on the ground, and maybe let's come back to our first posture. So a reclined butterfly Baddha Konasana with maybe one hand, right hand onto your lower abdomen and one hand onto your heart center. Allowing your breath to move freely from the base of your spine, your perineum, up to the crown of the head. Breath and energy moving freely, and the rest of your body being grounded on the floor, on the mat, on the earth. Take a moment to observe how you're feeling mentally, emotionally, physically. And then to close this practice, I invite you to take a moment for another little body scan, bringing once again, a bit like yoga nidra, your consciousness to different body parts. This time starting with the crown of the head, invite your consciousness to the crown of your head, to your scalp, face, the skin of your face, your eyes, your mouth, your neck, your shoulders. Allow your consciousness to go down the arms, through the elbows, wrists and hands, and back to your sternum, diaphragm, belly and belly button, hips, pelvis, perineum, then down to your thighs, knees, shin, ankles, and feet. Observe the sensation in your feet. And maybe take a moment of gratitude for this grounding. Gratitude to the earth, Mother Earth. And gratitude of just simply being. Namaste, dear friends, and I hope to see you soon for a new practice.